Hello everyone, my name is Gaurinigudkar and welcome to my channel Everything Wow. This episode is going to be so much fun because we are heading to the Sentosa Island in Singapore. There's so much to do and see here that obviously this episode is going to be a bit longer, but stay with me till the very end because I'll be sharing useful information with you throughout this vlog. So let's begin. Day 4 in Singapore began with me heading to the MRT station to get to the VivoCity Mall, the gateway to Sentosa Island. Singapore's public transport system is really awesome. It is one of the best public transport systems in the world. यहाँ पर buses है, monorails है और metros भी है. तो ये जो मेरे पीछे है, ये एक MRT स्टेशन है. MRT का मतलब है मास रैपिड ट्रांजिट और बेसिकली इसका मतलब है कि ये एक मेट्रो स्टेशन है और इस मेट्रो से आप सिंगापुर में कहीं पर भी बड़ी आसानी से घूम सकते हैं. इन मेट्रो स्टेशंस पे मैप्स होते हैं और उन मैप्स को फॉलो करके आप आसानी से कहीं पर भी जा सकते हैं. But what exactly is the Sentosa Island? So the Sentosa Island is an island just off the southern coast of Singapore, which is separated from the mainland by a short stretch of water. There are 5 different ways to get to the island. The first option is you can simply drive in by a car or a taxi via the Sentosa Gateway, which is the main road that connects the island to the mainland. Or you can simply walk from VivoCity Mall to the island using the Sentosa Boardwalk. This is a covered walkway just next to the Sentosa Gateway. But Singapore's weather is usually hot and humid, so choose this option only if you're okay walking in the heat. The third option is taking the cable cars. This is a scenic ride and it gives you stunning views of the harbour. However, this option is a little inconvenient, especially if you're planning to go to the Universal Studios or the S.E.A Aquarium, because the cable cars won't drop you anywhere near these attractions. Also, the ticket price for this ride is around $30 to $35 per person, which is considerably higher than the monorail and the bus fare. The fourth option is to take a bus for just $1 Singapore dollar. You will get the bus exit from the harbourfront station, but make sure you carry cash with you because this bus doesn't accept any cards. The last option is to take the monorail, which according to me is the best way of getting to Sentosa. And that's because it's quick, it's easy on the pocket, it's fully air conditioned, and it drops you right at the main attractions on Sentosa. ये मोनोरेल लेने के लिए आपको सबसे पहले हार्बर फ्रंट मेट्रो स्टेशन पर आना पड़ेगा. The Harbour Front MRT station is directly connected to the VivoCity Mall. You will need to head up to level 3 of the mall to catch the monorail. You can buy your tickets right here and hop straight onto the monorail. It's a little crowded here, but the ride is still smooth, air-conditioned, and totally worth it. And by the way, once you have bought your tickets, you can ride this monorail as much as you want for the whole day in Sentosa for no extra cost. During this ride, you're going to enjoy the stunning views of the harbour and the road below as the monorail glides towards Sentosa. If you want to go to the Universal Studios or S.E.A Aquarium, get down at the first station. It's called the Resorts World Station. Once you enter this area, you can choose where to go first. I decided to start my adventure at the S.E.A Aquarium. There's a moment just before you step inside the S.E.A Aquarium when the world still feels normal. And then it isn't. The light dims, the noise fades, and suddenly you're underwater. The S.E.A Aquarium is a mesmerizing underwater experience. It is one of the largest aquariums in the world, and it's home to over 100,000 marine animals. This place is open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's fully air-conditioned and wheelchair and stroller friendly. When you see this amazing world, for some time, you forget where you are, or even who you are. Between this experience, you're going to pass through a gift shop, bright, colorful, and full of tiny reminders of the creatures you just met.
Animal within these 120 different species, and we have 3 of them. So if we do see them, please let me know. Yes, everyone look to your right, say hello to the divers.
और फिर सी एक्वेरियम देखने के बाद मैं गई यूनिवर्सल स्टूडियोज. If you're planning to go to the Universal Studios, make sure you book the tickets online to save time and sometimes even a little money. You get good deals on sites like Get Your Guide and Klook. So make sure you check these sites. Avoid buying tickets at the park because usually they are the most expensive at the counter. Also, you'll have to stand in these long queues, which is very time consuming. All rides, shows and attractions are included with your general admission ticket. मतलब आपने एक बार टिकट खरीद लिया तो फिर अंदर जाने के बाद आपको दूसरा कोई भी टिकट खरीदने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. But if you want to skip the long queues at the rides, you can buy an express pass here. It costs extra, but it lets you use the priority line for many popular rides where queues are much shorter. Universal Studios Singapore is divided into 7 themed zones, each with its own rides, shows, and attractions. Each zone feels like stepping into a different world, and this is what makes this park so much fun. Another tip: it's a great idea to download the Universal Studios Singapore app on your phone before entering. Trust me, it's like having a park guide in your pocket. It helps you find your way around, tells you real-time wait times for all rides and shows, and also helps you with the best food spots nearby. As you step inside, you get straight into the Hollywood zone. This area is designed like a glamorous Hollywood street with shops, restaurants, and photo spots. Throughout the day, beloved movie characters make special appearances for meet and greets. So keep your cameras ready because you'll definitely want to capture this. The second zone is the Minion Land, and this is a new zone which was created recently. It's bright, colorful, and full of Minion fun. Next up is the New York zone. It's like a lively recreation of the city. Here, you can stroll through the classic brownstone streets. They have also recreated the Palace Theatre, which is in Manhattan, and many such places in New York. The fourth zone you enter is the Sci-Fi City, which is a place of high-tech gadgets and adrenaline-pumping rides.
Look, these do not even know how to stand for the picture. Why should I bother?
And this zone has the legendary Battlestar Galactica roller coaster. This is like a dueling roller coaster ride with two tracks racing against each other. These are one of the tallest dueling roller coasters in the world. It's totally crazy and absolutely not for the faint-hearted. Since many of these rides flip you upside down, you are not allowed to carry any loose items with you. You can leave your belongings with family or friends who aren't taking the ride, or use lockers available just next to these rides. These ride-specific lockers are free for a short time, but if you exceed the time limit, they are chargeable. The fifth zone is the Ancient Egypt zone. It features pyramids, tombs, and massive Egyptian structures. The sixth zone is the Lost World, which is inspired by the Jurassic Park. The last zone is called Far, Far Away, which is literally the farthest from the entrance. This is a magical fairy tale kingdom inspired by the world of Shrek. It's all about castles and fun family rides. Covering all these rides in one day is almost impossible, so it's best to plan ahead and pick the ones you really want to do. Try to hit the most popular rides like Transformers, the Battlestar Galactica, and the Revenge of the Mummy either early in the morning or later in the afternoon. This is when the crowds here are usually smaller. And then I walked back to the entrance, took the monorail, and went to the beach station to see the Wings of Time show. There are three main beaches on Sentosa Island: the Siloso Beach, the Palawan Beach, and the Tanjong Beach. You can move around here using free beach trams which run every 10 to 15 minutes. So if you want to go to any of these beaches on Sentosa Island, then you need to get down at the beach station, which is the last station of the monorail. As you walk out of the beach station, you will see the banner for the Wings of Time show right in front of you. The show takes place right here on the Siloso Beach, so you can chill on the beach just before the show. The Skyline Luge ride is nearby, so if you have extra time, you can hop on for a fun ride. But make sure you reach here a little early, about 30 to 40 minutes early, for the Wings of Time show, as seating works on a first-come first-served basis here. I highly recommend that you watch this show because it's really amazing. Please book the tickets online. You can choose a standard seat, which is the most inexpensive one, or you can choose a premium seat. So if you have a premium ticket, you stand in a different queue and you enter from a different premium gate. This show is pretty much the last thing you do here for the day. After the show ends, you can grab a bite to eat nearby, or simply enjoy the beautifully lit beach station before heading back.